Hello friend, welcome to Inspired Cottage. I want to give you guys a tour of the garden this season. So each week I will showcase each part of the garden and how we come about and the way we designed it. Mr. Aspire and I have created our sanctuary. So we're going to start today with the golden chain section. It's our shady side of the house, and we started with couple trees, and now it had kind of developed into about 10 trees now, and they get full bloom this time of year. They started right after Mother's Day weekend, and it just continue to grow. So this is the side. Look how amazing, and it smells so good. It's kind of like sweet citrus smell, especially early in the morning and at night. This is the shaded side. We call this the golden chain side of the garden. So, and then I'll walk you around to show you what I have throughout the garden, this part of the garden this week. I start out with the clematis. Right as you enter, there's a wall of clematis. I feel like it contrasts with the yellow very well. And the sunniest side up on top of the arbor, they're the one who bloom first, and then slowly other part will bloom. That's why it starts on Mother's Day up on top, and then it just continue. Then I have two pots on each side of the entry of the arbor. And I love things growing on vines and viney plants that grows on trees and arbors, and because I feel like I want my garden to come and wrap me, you know, like a blanket. So this is my little test garden. I just started planting some annuals and perennials. It's not the prettiest yet, but most of the time people don't really pay attention to this little corner right now because the golden chain is in full bloom. So most people just come and they just get the big wow of the golden chain arbor. So I have irises. I transplanted the irises, devised a few last year, so they're not doing so great this year, but hopefully next year. These are yellow and purple, so I wanted to contrast with the golden chain, so the iris will be yellow and blooming, also the purple, so they'll bloom all together. Then I have hosta. I love hosta. And then lots of lavender, different shade, different color. They also smell really good. And then it can be summer unless we have lavender lemonade. This is pink lemon from the garden, from the greenhouse. So I did simple syrup, and then I did fresh squeezed lemon juice, and I also steep dry lavender, and then I mix them all together. Tasted a pinch of salt, a small pinch of salt to kind of round it off a little bit. So simple syrup, lemon juice, pinch of salt, and lavender, steep lavender. It's refreshing and it smells amazing. So you can't have summer without lavender lemonade. So this year I also elevated in a couple ways. I got these columns from the guy last year that I got these pots from. So this year he was making these columns, so it works out so perfect. Give it height and structure. I got 5 for each of the pot. And I have this container that came out of an old barn. It's kind of like a toolbox, a nail box back in the day the guy made. I plant my sweet pea on them, so when the golden chains are done, the sweet pea will bloom and cascade down. I love things that cascade. I like my garden to be full, lush, and dense. And I also plant hosta because in the hot summer month it stays cool right here and they love it. And I have different ones, different shade, different color. I have boxwood in container, and I have a couple different kind of hosta on the bottom. They'll cover this whole ground, and it's been kind of cold lately, so in about a couple weeks this whole area will be covered with hosta. And then this is sweet shrub. I love the true burgundy color of them, contrast with the yellow. Look how amazing against the white background of the house. Sweet shrub. This is about, I think a little bit about 10 years old now. And I got another small shrub planted by our bedroom deck. This is hellebore. Hellebore is one of my favorite. They bloom late February and they bloom for so long. Low maintenance. They like part shade sun. This is my little bok choy patch. They're just extra bok choy. So I thought I'd give it a little home in the shade garden here. I have currants coming in. And look how pretty the golden chain come down across from the arbor now. Each year they get bigger and better. A little stalk mixed in with hosta. So one is done, the other one will come up. And I love allium. So these are hosta. They get a little bit more sun, so they're a little bit more advanced. This is the clematis wall. This whole wall in about a few weeks will be covered with clematis bloom. So this is the end of the pathway, the side garden, and then next week I'll take you inside the greenhouse and what all I have in there. They come down really low this year because the cluster are longer and bigger this year. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and I hope to see you all real soon. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, fantastic day, whatever you're doing. Thank you, everybody.